Fam on three. 1, 2, 3. Ah!
Good night, mates, and welcome back to Black Flag Athletics expedition of fixing your snatch from the ground up. In the first part of our series, we talked about your feet and how important they are. In the second part of our series, we talked about creating tension in our setup and pulling ourselves up to a vertical shin position where that knee is stacked over the ankle. This series, or this part of the series, we're going to talk about transitioning from our second pull, which is that spot at your knee, up into your hip into the start of your third pull. Now, this is where it gets tricky for most people. And the reason being is the most force is created right at this point here. So the weight's going to be at its heaviest at this angle when you get to your knee. So it's really important that once we create tension, we have to find the right positions in order to load the right muscles properly. And it all starts with our foot leading to a good position with the shin. And now we're going to find what we do once we get to that knee position here. So coach is going to go ahead and pick up the bar, and he's going to set into that knee position. So notice he lifted that up nice and controlled. He controlled the amount of speed there because if we're moving too fast, we can't exert enough force. Once he gets here, notice the angle that he has from his hip to his knee to his ankle. Notice the position that he's maintained as he stood off the floor from his hip to his shoulder. He's maintained good tension. Now, all he's going to simply do is, knee's not going to do anything, his ankles aren't going to do anything. All he's going to do is pull his torso back to a position where the torso is right over his waist. So he's just going to slide that bar up his thighs and look it. So now he's in a position to drive this bar vertically with the bar as close to his center of mass as possible. He's going to simply just extend once we get there, and we'll talk about our third pull in our next part of our series, but go ahead and slide the bar back down, coach. And he can find this real easy. So go ahead and pull, pause, and he's going to slide up. Good. You can go ahead and put the bar down. One of the things that I'd like to address is a lot of times coaches will teach, get the bar back to your hip in a snatch, especially get the bar back into your hip. We don't teach that here, and I'll tell you why. The reason we don't teach that is somebody like Coach here who's 6'3" or 6'4", his arms are a little bit longer. So which means if he's trying to always pull back into his hip, he's going to start bending his arms early. So what we do like to tell is always get your torso back over your waistline. That will dictate what your arms are going to do and keeping the bar as close to your body as you can. So remember, watch your pace off the floor, create tension, and then find your position, pull back aggressively at the top. Is this thing on? Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe.